Alright, well, welcome back, guys. This is the final part of the review and comparison of the Sennheiser PC360s and the HD595s. Well, I guess this being the conclusion here, you would probably think I would have some definite answers here for you as to which headset is better. But you know what? It really does boil down to the type of gamer you are, and what I mean by that is, you know, if you are the kind of gamer that's doing a lot of first-person shooters, you're playing a lot of like competitive online gaming, and you play with your teammates, and communication is key and very important. Then I would have to say that the Mixamp and the PC360s is the setup for you. And as you notice here, I did kind of narrow it down. I kind of grouped them appropriately. I did pair the Astro Mixamp with the PC360s. I do believe these complement each other perfectly, as far as the Mixamp's ability to produce sound, and then the 360's ability to produce sound as well. So these two together sound wonderful. Other setup I came up with was hooking the DSS up to the 595s. Now these two sound awesome together, and the main reason these sound great, and the reason I grouped these together, is there's two reasons. One, I believe that the DSS produces a wider frequency range than the Mixamp. Okay, so with that being said, the 595s are able to reproduce those frequencies much better than the PC360s do. The PC360s are a little lacking on the higher end. So your real high pitch frequencies just aren't there with the PC360s. So they're more bottom heavy, and that's why I believe that the 360s make a good pair with the Astro Mixamp. The Mixamp really doesn't it doesn't drop down and have a ton of bass. And the PC360s produce a lot of bass. So they kind of, they work with each other very well. And, the sound that these two produce is amazing. They sound wonderful together. The fact that, the mic, this whole system works excellent with Xbox Live. You couldn't ask for a better setup than this. So, like I was saying, if you're an online gamer and you're playing with your teams, and just you want everything to work the way the Xbox was designed to work, as far as the communication and setup and everything goes, this is the setup for you. Now, that's not to say that this setup here isn't for a particular gamer. I would definitely recommend this setup. For anyone that plays, just campaign games, or just stuff, any kind of games that doesn't require you to do any communication over live. If you're the kind of gamer that doesn't really care about talking to people over Xbox Live, this setup is definitely for you. There's no comparing the sound quality of this setup to this. Even though this is good, the sound quality, I would say, is probably maybe an 8.5 out of 10. Just talking about overall sound quality of this combination. This would definitely be, I would have to say, it's close to a 10. It's probably like a 9.8. So, but the key factor, the determining factor between these two is, what are you using it for? What's important to you? So that's what you're asking yourself here. If you can live without, having a mic or using your Connect for your mic, then I would say this is the setup for you. It's cheaper, it sounds much better, and at the end of the day, you have an awesome set of headphones that produce music very well, and they're great for gaming if hooked up to the DSS. I would not recommend hooking the 595s up to the mix amp. And like I said, the mix amp does not produce enough bass. So when you hook something like the mix amp that doesn't produce bass or enough bass to a set of headphones that are able to produce bass, all like a complete frequency response from 20 to 20,000. You got a set of headphones that are able to produce every single frequency between 20 and 20,000, like the 595s. You're really going to be able to hear the fact that the Astro is not producing the bass. So that's why I wouldn't hook the 595s up to the mix amp. You really need a sound processor that's able to produce everything from 20 hertz to 20,000, and if you don't have that hooked up to something like the 595s, you're gonna really be able to tell like something is missing from the sound. But when you hook the 360s up to the mix amp, the 360s are kind of lacking in the high end anyways, and they're strong in the bass end, so they make an excellent pair, the mix amp and the 360s. So, if you got yourself a headset that doesn't produce much highs, by all means, that is the headset you want to hook up to this mix amp. If it's more bottom heavy and it's not a very bright headset like the 595s, that is the match made in heaven right here. So yeah, I hope that I know I'm kind of all over the place with my decision here. I probably am going to, it's hard. I'll probably keep both of them. I do like the sound quality of this setup here, the 595s with the DSS, but I just know I'm gonna miss having the communication over live. There are times where I do talk to people, and really you're not giving up that much sound quality when you're using the mix amp with the PC360s. It's for me, I think the fact that you're gaining a mic, you're gaining the ability to adjust the in-game voice and game volume, and you have access to your volume right here on your headset. You factor in all those controls, and that to me makes up for the fact that the sound isn't really up to these standards. So at the end of the day, I might just keep the mix amp with the PC360s, call it a day, and you really can't go wrong. So yeah, so hopefully that clears it up, guys. If you have any questions, leave some comments. I'm going to try to answer as many as I can. Like I said before, this is a new channel. I really want to take this serious and answer as many questions as I can. So yeah, don't be afraid to comment and subscribe if you guys like these videos. Give me a thumbs up and all that fun stuff, and I'm gonna keep them coming. All right, guys, peace.